Hello again, traders, and welcome back to the Pro Trader Network. Rick here. This is our weekly market analysis for the week ending July 23rd, 2017. And I'm looking at several time frames here, starting with the euro dollar 1 hour chart. You can see here we are in the extreme overbought here with our market baseline, and we've created some bearish divergence after this news Thursday from Mario Draghi, creating a massive rally on the euro, and then we've got price going up and our oscillator moving down. I've also pulled in the dollar Swissy chart because these pairs are almost 100% inversely correlated, and that means when the euro rallies, the dollar Swissy sells off, and you can see they're almost a mirror image of each other. And so oftentimes I'll keep an eye on the euro dollar if it has potential for a decent move, and then it's an easy way to make up some pips right here trading the dollar Swissy. So I'll be looking at those two pairs at the open. The other 1 hour pair I'm looking at is the euro Aussie. You can see here we've come in to retest the highs right here at 47.62. We've got this wick right here as well. We've got to consider, look left, right around the 147.77. And we've got our market baseline near or at the extreme, and it looks like we're beginning to roll over. Not a perfect double top, but just a retest and some resistance created right here as well as right here. So we'll look for that. Where might price go? Let's pull in our fibs, swing to swing, and look, we have some resistance possibly becoming support at the 146.41, and then at the 618 we have some resistance here as well. So I'll be looking for potential sell signal there on the euro Aussie 1 hour. The next 1 hour chart I'm looking at here is the pound Kiwi. You can see here we're well oversold into the extreme on the 1 hour chart, new structure low. And so if we pull our fibs in there, short-term swing to swing, we've got some nice potential here at the 174.21 all the way back up to the 175.50 area. And of course you can see here we've got some bullish divergence. We have price moving down and our oscillator moving up. The next pair I'm looking at is the 4 hour pound Aussie. I pulled my fibs in. Let me correct that. That should be up here a little bit. And we've come off the bottom after this pin bar, and we're at or near our extreme oversold with our market baseline, and we created some bullish divergence. Price moving down, oscillator staying flat, moving up just a tad there. And we've got this rally that occurred early in the Asian session, and we've got potential to move back up here to the 65.93s from the 62.71s. Let's pull in our measuring tool. That's about 100 pips before we get back up to the 382. Look left, we've got some noise there, a noisy zone, and then we've got some support becoming resistance right above the 382. Let's look at our Aussie dollar 4 hour chart. I've just pulled in my A to B, B to C, C to D completion, and you can see here we've got some structure at 78.36. Again, extreme overbought right here with bearish divergence. Price was moving up, our oscillator was moving down, and we sold off a little bit on news out of the Kiwi and Aussie Thursday evening. Somewhat of a retrace here on Friday, but I'm looking for this A to B, B to C, C to D completion back down here at this resistance becoming support at the 78.36 level. Aussie yen 4 hour chart, we've rolled over, we've come into this noise, and you can see price got held up late in the day on Friday, and we had this nice bearish divergence, market baseline in the extreme. We began the sell-off actually Thursday evening, again on that Aussie Kiwi news, and I'm looking for price to perhaps create a head and shoulders here and then continue the sell-off. I pulled my fibs in here down to the 382, and you can see we've got some noise on the way down, but a nice potential sell-off here, about 120 pips approximately down to the 382 at the 86.40s. It's a pretty light news week. All things considered, we have some GDP news coming out on the pound middle of the week, but we don't have too many talking heads next week. So the market, I'm hoping, will be relatively calm and remove some of these erratic swings we have every time one of these guys opens their mouth. So that's what I'm looking at the open and early stages of next week. Thanks for spending time here at the Pro Trader Network. And as always, let's stay focused, follow our rules, and I'll see you next time.